Hey, Chris here. Welcome back. We're going to shut down 2021 here at the Mighty Decibel by going over our favorite albums of December 2021. And as usual, we'll be doing that over four categories: extreme metal, doom, hardcore punk, and hard and heavy. And we'll start with extreme metal, where we split that into three subcategories. The first one being black metal. What a month for black metal. Definitely the best genre for December. There was no less than 5 albums here, black metal albums, that scored 8 out of 10 on our scoring card. So we don't have time to go over all 5 of these in detail, so we're going to give shout outs to 4 of them and highlight one of them. So the shoutouts go first of all to Sarcrista Opus Blasphematum. So this is a split with Delater, cold German black metal. Next one is Karaxul, Vivharisia Amun Coin. So that's some blistering Finnish black metal. Third one that you should check out is Ulfar, the Ruins of Human Failure. So nothing but straight up old school 90s black metal vicious stuff there. And the last of our shoutouts goes to Ozuer Triumvirate, which is some French-Canadian melodic black metal with interesting acoustic interludes and comes across like a priest's sermon behind a blackened pulpit. But our black metal album of December has to go to Funeral Mist Deiform. So if you're looking for true atmospheric black metal with a triumphant vibe, this is the album you go for. And we're not talking about that type of atmospheric black metal created by the use of keyboards. Forget that crap. No, Funeral Mist injects sound bites within their maelstrom to create an atmosphere that drips pure evil. So the juxtaposition of church choir and cherubic youthful voices with harsh black metal works up a charm here. Evil incarnate. On to thrash metal now, and our album of the month goes to Estertor, Tales from the Ancient Grave. So this is really a late November release, but I didn't get my hands on this until early December, so I'm naming it as our favorite thrash metal album from December. So we're talking old school speed thrash here, but the vocals that really elevate this one. So Edu's chest-beating vocals pontificating up a storm here, coming across like a muffled Tom G warrior. Add the up-tempo catchy thrash, and there you have our favorite thrash album of the month. On to our third and last category under extreme metal, which is death metal. And our death metal album of the month is really a Black Death album. It's called Instruments of Death, the debut from Warrior. So this is great, powerful riffage here, but what really stands out are the excellent zombie vocals from guitarist vocalist Craig Hammer. World War Z now. Okay, let's switch gears now into doom metal, and we got 2 albums to talk about. One we'll give a shout out to, which is Polish Doomsters Moonstone with their sophomore album 1904. So this one is made up of 2 tracks, each 15 minutes apiece, exercises in riff-heavy doom, the very definition of doom metal in my opinion. Great riffage there. But our highlighted album for December is Restless Spirit with their sophomore full-length The Blood of Old Gods. So the strength of this 7-tracker from this Long Island, New York unit is the songwriting. The riffs coming at you in waves throughout the 38 minutes, just non-stop. Perfect length for this type of doomed out affair. The only complaint I have is in the vocals, which are talented enough, but it lacks the grit and the gravitas that this colossal music deserves. Third category, hardcore punk, and we got 2 albums to talk about. Shout out first goes to Oakland's Glowing Brain with their Brain Dust release. So their credo, cold beer, old gear. So these California boys attack like Motorhead on much of this record. So it's heavy ass, bass propelled punk and roll that kicks serious ass. Check that one out. But our hardcore punk album of the month goes to Smirk with Paranoja. So this is a unique one in that it's a Swedish band providing an album dedicated to Polish hardcore, complete with Polish lyrics. Interesting. So musically it's bulldozing D-beat, but the vocals provide an unexpected melodic twist here and there. So a fabulous 7-track, 19-minute EP, my fave record of the month regardless of genre. Would have ended up on my hardcore punk year-end list if I had found this earlier. Check this one out. Our fourth and last category is hard and heavy. You know the drill. It's everything else that doesn't fit on our first 3 categories. But mostly we're talking about here trad metal, power metal, hard rock, rock and roll, punk and roll, anything in that nature. So we got 2 albums for you again. The first one being a shout out, where we usually don't include live albums, but there's such a good one out here. I had to include it. It's Nashville Pussy with their double live Eaten Alive. Excellent stuff here. Old school double live, raunchy one that they kick off proceedings with a cover of AC/DC's most underrated track, Kicked in the Teeth. So that's a way to grab everybody's attention. But our hard and heavy album of December is Amulet with Glassbreaker, an EP. So it combines the best in enthusiastic new wave of British heavy metal and classic hard rock / metal. So this will put a smile on the faces of those who like their metal clean and upbeat. So there's a little Girl School here, a pinch of Thin Lizzy and Praying Mantis there, and lots of references throughout here for those who like their hard rock and metal old school. So that's it for 2021 here at the Mighty Decibel. We're moving on to 2022. So far some early good albums coming out, so it's looking promising. And you can make sure that you can keep up with everything that's going on out there by checking in at www.themightydecibel.com. Have a great one, eh?